Hey, my name is Patrick Stanzak, Marine Corps vet and owner of veteran-owned company, Geek. In this video, I want to share with you how we've helped medical practices and other businesses through web development and design. So this is an example of my site, as you've probably been on before. If you haven't, go ahead and check it out. And this is a well-organized, nice, clean-looking site. Here's another example. This is somhomeinspections.com. So they are a local Oak Park home inspector. Another one, all in canopies. Get a quote, our mission, some figures. A medical practice, allergy, sinus, and asthma professionals, ASAP, Illinois. Very clean. Another medical practice, Marani Health. And finally, a consulting practice. Though we're not quite finished with this site, but they're giving an example of what a prototype looks like. Now, for each one of these sites, there's a very particular thing we do. It's not just doing the site just to do it. There's some methods to it. And so I want to share some of that with you right now. At the top of the site, this is called above the fold. If someone were to happen to go to your website, they would most likely land on your homepage and most likely see this. I haven't scrolled yet. And so that's what I mean by at least see this. This is called above the fold. Now, two questions have to be answered. Who are you? What do you do? As one whole question. And so it's got to answer that. Your local Oak Park home inspector. Okay, home inspections. Got it. And the second part, what do you want me to do? And you might not see because of my face here, but if I didn't scroll and I didn't have the face here, it would say book now would be the big thing popping up. Get started on the top right. Typically, people's eyes will go right here with the big lettering and then see this quicker than they will see that. So the purpose behind this is you have a primary, secondary, and tertiary user of a website. The primary user is the one that you're really trying to get on the hook. They're going to be a little bit higher up on the marketing funnel, on the sales funnel. They're the ones that, have looked around. They're aware that that a website might potentially solve their issue, that a home inspector might potentially solve their issue, and they're interested in pursuing it. So the primary user for this company specifically is actually going to be the home buyers. These are the ones who are typically hiring the home inspector. Now, the secondary is realtors, and tertiary is going to be the sellers or somebody else that we have on here. Now, we want to make sure that we target that primary. They're going to have the shortest attention span, and we want to answer those two questions right off the bat. Another example of these numbers we saw here that kind of populated, this is how you build trust pretty quickly, by showing numbers. All right. Another example is showing problems and solutions fairly quickly. And let's go to this medical practice. Showing the information they want for this medical practice is very important. Again, at the top, who are you? What do you do? Allergy, sinus, asthma professionals, doctors, and they want you to book your appointment, schedule. The secondary, that's primary users, people who have a problem that are coming to them to get it solved. The second type of people that are coming here are current patients. Now, you can let them work a little bit harder by going to a patient portal and then take some there. Tertiary users are going to be people who are doing clinical trials, and that's why that's on here as well. Now, some of these initial people or the people that are patients currently are actually looking for this pollen count. So we want to have that up here as well as contact information that's fairly easy for people that are looking for the office and want to just go there. And so that's why this is on here as well. They can access pollen count, showing faces and the people who work there, testimonials, and all the services are important parts of this whole thing too. And so just want to show the process and how the site's built. And here's another example, consulting site, unleash your mental potential, high stress work environments through mindfulness and meditation, transform now. And again, the big brands or the things like that is a great way to build trust pretty quickly for a new person that has just for the first time ever seen your brand, has first interaction potentially, and wants to potentially become a patient. That's what this is for. This is a long breakdown, but it's giving you a little bit of insight into how I develop websites. It's not just throwing stuff against the wall and hoping it sticks. There's a method to every single page, every section, and why we have it, and it's going to make things easier for you, the patients, and everyone. It's going to provide an excellent user experience for new and returning patients, reflect your practice's unique brands and values. It's going to include seamless appointment scheduling, patient communication features, because we want to eliminate time wasted, not add more to your plate, and offer valuable patient education resources by having individual service pages or things like that, where we can expand on what is it exactly that this is. Like, we want to talk about the problems, so the person says, hey, that sounds like me. I should probably schedule a call, and maybe you can solve it for me. So I'd love for you to follow the link in my calendar in this email. Grab some time to chat about how we can help your medical practice achieve similar success through web design and development. And don't forget about the local SEO. And I'm Patrick Stanzik from Geek Heroes, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you. Thank you.